Imagine if your body had the power to heal itself, one step at a time. That's not a fairy tale. It's what one Japanese scientist has proven again and again for over 30 years. His name is Dr. Hiroshi Noce, a medical researcher, a quiet revolutionary, a man who's walked alongside thousands of patients in the world's oldest country. And he believes in one thing, above all else. Walking is the most miraculous medicine humanity has ever discovered. But here's the truth he discovered that few people know. 10,000 steps a day is no longer enough. Because your body adapts, it stops changing, and what once healed you becomes routine. That's why Dr. Noce created a method now sweeping across Japan and beyond. It's called interval walking training, or as some call it, the rhythm that rewires your health. This isn't just about fitness. This is about walking in a way that lowers your blood pressure, heals your joints, sharpens your mind, and lifts your spirit. It's about rediscovering the lost magic of walking and turning it into a daily ritual that helps your body heal itself, naturally, gently, powerfully. So if you're over 50, if you've struggled with energy, sleep, blood sugar, or balance, if you want to live fully without relying on pills or pain, this may be the smartest 30 minutes you'll ever spend. Let's begin. For decades, it was the golden rule. Walk 10,000 steps a day and you'll be healthy. We bought fitness trackers. We counted steps religiously. And for many of us, that little number on the screen became a symbol of success. But here's a secret almost no one talks about. That number, it didn't come from science. It came from marketing. Back in the 1960s, a Japanese company launched a pedometer called the Manpoke, which literally means 10,000 steps meter. It was catchy, easy to remember, and somehow, over time, it turned into a universal health goal. But as research deepened, scientists began asking, is more always better? And more importantly, is it really working? At first, yes. Many people did feel better after starting a walking habit. Blood pressure dropped, weight stabilized, mood lifted. But something strange happened after a few weeks or months. Progress stalled, the benefits slowed down, and the body, once again, settled into a routine. Because here's the truth. The human body is a master of adaptation. Once it learns your rhythm, it stops needing to work hard. Think about it. Lifting the same dumbbell for 3 months doesn't build new muscle. Eating the same salad every day doesn't excite your metabolism. And walking the same slow pace for 10,000 steps no longer challenges your heart, your lungs, or your brain. That's why many people, especially over 50, end up feeling frustrated. I've been walking every day. Why isn't it working anymore? The answer isn't more time. The answer is better movement. And that's where the true miracle of walking begins. Not in the number of steps, but in how you walk. Not in quantity, but in quality. And just when the world needed a better way to move. A quiet revolution began in Japan, led by a soft-spoken scientist who dared to ask a new question. What if we walked differently and healed faster? Not all revolutions begin with noise. Some begin with footsteps, soft, steady, relentless. That's how Dr. Hiroshi Noce began his journey. For over 30 years, this quiet man in a white coat walked alongside Japan's aging population, studying them, learning from them, caring for them. He wasn't a fitness guru. He wasn't chasing fame. He was a scientist, a doctor, a seeker of truth. And what he found would challenge the entire world's understanding of exercise. You see, Japan has the longest life expectancy on Earth. Its elderly walk everywhere, to the store, to the garden, to visit friends. And yet, Dr. Noce began to notice something strange. Many of his patients, despite walking daily, still suffered from fatigue, poor sleep, high blood sugar, stiff joints. So he started asking questions, measuring more than just steps, tracking heart rate, insulin response, mood, memory, sleep quality. And then came the breakthrough. He discovered that it wasn't the walking that mattered most. It was the rhythm. The human body, especially as we age, craves variation. It needs moments of intensity, followed by moments of rest, a pulse, a wave, a pattern. And so, he created one. A simple formula that anyone could follow, young or old, fit or fragile. 3 minutes of gentle walking, 3 minutes brisk, repeat. No machines, no gym, no excuses. He called it interval walking training, or IWT, but to him, and to many of his patients, it was more than just a method. It was a miracle in motion, a way to restore balance to the body, to unlock healing through breath, blood, and movement. Dr. Nose didn't just prescribe it, he practiced it. Every morning before sunrise, he walked with his patients through Kyoto's quiet parks, and slowly, their bodies began to change. So did their spirits. One woman in her 70s told him, "IWT didn't just help my heart, it helped me feel alive again." Dr. No smiled and replied, "If you can walk, you can heal." And with that, the world began to listen. At first glance, it sounds almost too simple. 3 minutes of slow walking, 3 minutes brisk. Repeat 5 times. Total, 30 minutes. That's it. No fancy shoes, no gym membership, no personal trainer whispering in your ear. Just you, your feet, and a watch. But don't be fooled by the simplicity, because inside this gentle rhythm lies a powerful truth. The way you walk can unlock your body's natural ability to heal. Dr. Hiroshi Nose called it interval walking training, or IWT. And for many of his patients, it became more than a habit. It became a ritual of renewal. Here's how it works. You start with 3 minutes of slow, natural walking, just enough to warm your body, loosen your joints, and calm your breathing. Then 3 minutes of brisk walking, not a jog, not a sprint, but a pace fast enough to make your heart beat stronger and your breath slightly heavier. Then back to slow, then fast again. Repeat the cycle 5 times. Think of it like music, slow, verses and energetic choruses, or like ocean waves, pulling back, then surging forward. This pattern, Dr. Nose found, activates multiple systems in your body at once. Your heart learns to adapt to changing demand. Your brain gets more oxygen, boosting clarity and mood. Your muscles engage and recover, just enough to grow stronger. Your insulin levels adjust, helping regulate blood sugar naturally. And unlike high-intensity workouts that can leave older adults drained or injured, IWT is gentle on your joints. It doesn't demand, it invites. Dr. Nose described each brisk interval as a spark. And when you repeat them, spark after spark, you ignite a fire within, a fire of healing, strength, and joy. For those who've struggled with pain, fatigue, or motivation, IWT offers something rare in the world of fitness: accessibility, sustainability, transformation without punishment. It doesn't matter if you're 50 or 85. If you can walk, you can do IWT. And the benefits? They don't take months, they begin within days. As Dr. Nose often says, we were born to walk. IWT simply reminds the body of what it's capable of. We all start with good intentions. We walk every day. We count our steps. We trust the process. And at first, it works. We feel lighter. Our sleep improves. Our minds feel clearer. But then, something frustrating happens. Progress plateaus. The same walk that once made us sweat now feels too easy. Our weight stays the same. Our energy dips. Our motivation fades. And we start to wonder, am I doing something wrong? Why does my body feel stuck? Here's the truth. You're not failing. Your body is adapting. The human body is brilliant at survival. When it faces the same challenge over and over, it becomes efficient, too efficient. It learns how to perform the task using less energy, less effort, less change. This is called biological adaptation. And while it's great for conserving energy, it's not so great when you're trying to grow stronger, healthier, or leaner. So if you walk the same pace, same distance, same route every day, eventually, your body just checks out. It says, I've got this. No need to try harder. That's where IWT comes in and why it's so revolutionary. Because it introduces one powerful thing into your routine: surprise. When you suddenly shift from a relaxed pace to a brisk one, your heart rate jumps. Your lungs have to work. Your muscles re-engage. Your brain wakes up. And just as your body begins to adjust, you slow down again, giving it space to recover, then push again, then rest again. This constant cycle of gentle disruption keeps your system alert, adaptive, and growing. It's like lifting weights without lifting weights. It's like interval training without the exhaustion. It's like reminding your body you're still alive. You still have more in you. Dr. Hiroshi Noz believed this rhythm mimicked how our ancestors used to move, naturally, with variation, driven by need and instinct, not by a Fitbit number. He called IWT not just exercise, but the natural evolution of walking. Because when we move with purpose, not just repetition, we unlock the deeper magic our bodies were designed for. So if walking has stopped working for you, don't give up. Just walk differently, and your body will begin to change again. No pills, no prescriptions, just 30 minutes a day. That's all it takes to unlock what Dr. Hiroshi Noz calls the most natural medicine ever created. It starts like this: 3 minutes of easy walking, the kind you do on your way to the mailbox. 3 minutes of brisk walking, fast enough to make conversation a bit harder, but not impossible. Then you repeat that cycle: slow, then fast, recover, then push. 5 times total. Add it up. And you've just given your body a full workout in only half an hour. No need for machines. No need for perfect form. Just movement with meaning. But what makes this routine so powerful isn't just the simplicity. It's what happens inside your body while you're doing it. Your heart strengthens as it adjusts to changing demands. Your brain sharpens as more oxygen flows in, helping you think clearer and feel lighter. Your sleep deepens, thanks to a rise in endorphins and better blood sugar control. Your metabolism resets, helping burn belly fat more efficiently. Your insulin sensitivity improves, making this a powerful tool against type 2 diabetes. Your joints get stronger without the pounding impact of running, and here's the miracle: you'll likely feel the difference within days, not weeks, not months, days. One woman told Dr. Yi Noz after just 1 week of IWT, "I haven't slept this well in years." Another man in his 60s said, "I didn't think I could feel this energized without coffee." That's the magic of movement done right. Not punishing your body, but awakening it. Not chasing a number, but tuning into your own rhythm. And if 30 minutes feels like too much, start with 10. Even 1 or 2 cycles is better than none, because IWT is not about perfection. It's about progress, about giving your body a reason to believe again. As Dr. Noz often reminds his patients, every step is a conversation with your health. Walk like you mean it. It might feel like just a walk, but under the surface, something extraordinary is happening. Your lungs pull in more air. Your blood flows faster. Your cells light up like tiny engines. Your brain releases natural chemicals that lift your mood and sharpen your thoughts. This is the science behind the miracle. When you shift from slow walking to brisk intervals, your body enters a state of positive stress, just enough to trigger powerful biological responses. Your brain responds first. Each burst of faster walking increases oxygen delivery, especially to areas involved in memory and focus. This stimulates neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections. In studies, older adults who practiced IWT showed improved memory and reduced risk of dementia. Your muscles and joints follow. Unlike running, which slams your knees and hips with every step, IWT offers a gentle challenge that strengthens muscles without damage. Each brisk phase engages your core, thighs, glutes, supporting balance and stability. Over time, this reduces fall risk, a critical concern for anyone over 50. Your blood sugar stabilizes. Brisk intervals demand quick energy, so your body calls on glucose. This helps regulate insulin levels more efficiently, even after meals. For people with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, this isn't just helpful, it's transformative. Your heart and circulatory system adapt. Alternating pace acts like a tune-up for your cardiovascular system. It teaches your heart to respond quickly, recover smoothly, and grow stronger with time. In fact, one study in Japan showed that participants doing IWT lowered their blood pressure 4 times more than those walking at a steady pace. And let's not forget the hormones. Each fast interval triggers a release of endorphins, your body's natural antidepressants. That's why many people feel calmer, more optimistic, more alive after IWT, not just physically, but emotionally too. Dr. Hiroshi Noz often said, "The body knows how to heal, you just have to give it the right signal." IWT is that signal, not harsh, not extreme, just a gentle push, a wave of movement, a rhythm of recovery. It's a reminder that movement is medicine, especially when guided by rhythm, intention, and kindness to your own body. And the best part? You don't have to understand all the biology to benefit from it. Just walk and let your body do the rest. It's one thing to know something works. It's another to feel it in your own body. To wake up one morning and realize you slept through the night for the first time in years. To look in the mirror and see the color returning to your cheeks. To walk without fear of falling. That's the real magic of IWT. Not just numbers on a chart, but lives quietly transforming one step at a time. Meet Mr. Sakamoto. At 62, he had high blood pressure, borderline diabetes, and chronic knee pain. He had tried jogging. He had tried diet pills. Nothing stuck. Running hurt. The gym overwhelmed him. So he gave up until his doctor suggested something different. Interval walking training. At first, he could only do 1 minute of brisk walking per cycle. He would sweat. His knees ached. His breath came short. But he didn't stop. And within 2 months, his numbers changed. Blood pressure dropped. Blood sugar stabilized. Sleep improved. His morning stiffness faded. And most of all, he felt proud of himself again. He said, "This is the first time exercise didn't feel like punishment. It felt like healing." Then there's Mariko. She's 58. Menopause hit her hard. Hot flashes, weight gain, sleepless nights. Walking helped, a little. But she needed something more. With IWT, she started seeing changes in just 3 weeks. Her belly fat shrank. Her mood lifted. She said she felt like her body was finally listening again. And James, age 67, from California, he had fallen once while walking his dog. Since then, he had avoided long walks altogether. The fear of falling had become a quiet prison. His daughter showed him a video about IWT. He started slowly, just 2 rounds. Today, he does all 5. Stronger legs, better balance, more confidence. He emailed Dr. Nose's team to say, "I got my freedom back." These stories are not rare. They're happening every day, in Japan, in the US, around the world. Because when movement meets meaning, when rhythm meets science, when effort meets hope, healing happens. And that is the greatest proof of all. Growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker. It doesn't have to mean more pills, more appointments, more limitations. It can mean clarity, strength, joy. It can mean waking up with energy, walking without fear, sleeping through the night, laughing more, worrying less. And sometimes, the key to that freedom is something as simple as a pair of walking shoes, a quiet street, and 30 minutes of your time. That's the beauty of interval walking training. It's not a product, it's not a fad. It's a return to what your body already knows. That motion is medicine. It's a way to challenge yourself gently, without breaking down, to improve blood pressure, balance, brain function, without machines, without fear. It's a rhythm you carry with you, anywhere, anytime. And it's not just about health, it's about identity. You are not a burden. You are not too old. You're not past your prime. You are still growing, still capable, still becoming. This is your walk toward freedom, away from fear, away from decline, toward a life where you move not just because you have to, but because you can. As Dr. Hiroshi No said, don't let age make you passive in the face of illness. Every step is a choice to live with strength. So today, don't just walk to reach 10,000 steps. Walk to ignite something deeper, to spark energy, to calm your mind, to reclaim your joy. Start with one round, 1 minute slow, 1 minute fast, then another, then another. And before you know it, you're not just walking, you're healing.